Of course, trick-or-treaters will be flooding the streets of Vancouver Island cities and towns tomorrow night, but Halloween's not just for kids. Some of the busiest ghosts and goblins are the grown-ups, building elaborate displays and haunted houses to attract hundreds or thousands of visitors. CTV's Gord Kurbis takes us on a tour of some of the Comox Valley's Halloween highlights.
The witches are cackling, the misters are misting, and the ghosts are flying. But the scramble is on to put the final touches on tonight's big show at one of the Comox Valley's more elaborate Halloween displays.
Well, we have a couple of animatronic objects. We have a guillotine that spurts blood. We have the electric chair that vibrates you when you sit down and take pictures.
It's been a Weber family tradition in Courtenay for the past 9 years, starting out as a small neighborhood display, but this year expands to include live actors.
A lot of them are community that have stepped up and said, hey, I'd like to volunteer for this. Others are a lot of family members.
In 2006, their display on 10th Street East in Courtenay drew more than 2,000 visitors. At this year's showing, they're expected to draw even more. The efforts serve as a means to collect items for the Comox Valley Food Bank.
We tried to stop one year and people came by and were bringing food anyway. So we were like, well, okay. Right. So every year it just gets a little bit bigger. We each build a new prop every year.
But the Webers don't have the only haunted happenings in town. The Cumberland Museum also has a daring display of its own.
On Saturday there was about 185 people out for it. I know that tomorrow we got all kinds of school kids, classes coming.
The museum's basement is home to a replica coal mine, which even on a normal day can be somewhat creepy. But Halloween has allowed for some extra touches.
We've actually only been doing the haunted coal mine for a couple of years now, but I think this year has really gone all out.
Transforming the museum's basement into a Halloween theme provides the perfect draw for youngsters. That's their treat. And the trick is that it also allows them to learn a little bit about Cumberland's history.
I mean, they come in because of the Halloween aspect of it and the scariness of it and stuff like that, but then they walk around, they see some of the historical artifacts, they see, sort of a working imitation mine, but then they might come back later on, right?
The Weber's family display wraps up tomorrow night, and the museum's display lasts until the end of this week. Gord Kurbis, CTV News in the Comox Valley.